poker traveler, traveling round. Call me the poker gypsy now.
Hello, my name is Matthew Marvin.
Alright, so this hand is going to relate to bomb pots. For those of you who do not know, bomb pots are where everybody puts their money in blind. It's an agreed upon amount. You just got to play your cards when they come to you. You don't get to choose your cards. Play whatever you got. Nobody bets until after the flop. I happen to get king deuce on this one. Flop comes deuce, deuce, 4. Flop a set. What do you want to do? Fold it? The action player in seat 1 decides to bet $10. Folds around to me. I obviously call. Now let's pause here for a second. Okay, think about it. It's like 8 or 9 players. Everybody put money in pre-flop. And this guy bets the minimum of $10 into the pot. What he's trying to do is he's trying to look to see if someone flopped the set, which I did. But I'm not going to give away my hand strength, so that's why I just called. When players make these odd bets like that, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for information. Sometimes the player on my left decides to raise to $100. Seat 7 re-raises them to $250. $810 in this pot now. So now I re-raise to $700. I re-raise to $700 in case someone flopped the boat. I have to find out now. But luckily everybody folds and I win. You know, you guys can call me a nit for just calling the first $10 call with a set. But the truth is, if I would have raised early, would have lost out on all the money. Lost out on all the profits. It's not the name of the game. So on this hand, we're going to discuss a bad fold that I made and a great move by my opponent. Don't forget to give your opponents credit where credit is due. I'm second to act on this one. I limp. Seat 3 had limped. Gets over to seat 6, who raises the $75 with king 8. Button calls. The sponsor pro to my right calls. I call. I've got jack 10. 4 players to this flop. Flop comes king 9 queen, giving me the nuts. Pro on my right checks. I bet $225 into this $310 pot. Seat 6 tanks for a minute, then calls. Button folds. Pro to my right calls. Got 3-way action now. She's got queen jack. Turn comes a deuce, putting a flush on the board. Seat 3 decides to lead out with 2 players behind her. And she bets $400 into the $985 pot with just middle pair. She's also got a straight draw. I fold because I thought she had a flush. I mean, when she's got 2 players in front of her and is betting into the pot, very bad fold by me. But I don't think re-raising was the right play. Okay, maybe re-raising was the right play on this hand, but not in the long run. If the turn card would have been a different suit, then the outcome would have been totally different. I also had a player behind me left to act. I got squeezed. Unfortunately, these things happen in poker. Great play by a great opponent. Give that woman some credit.
My YouTube channel, The Poker Boy, you should know me by now. Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, you gon' see me, I'm found. Drawing dead vlog, look like my body going after the poker. I'm talking poker lyrics, I'm buying in, hoping to cash out, I got to hear me. Cash me out.